like that. So in terms of your old swing, what we had, the club was going back in the takeaway with more forearm rotation. So your left arm now sort of pushing away from your chest, going out and away in front.
Yes.
And the club now, sort of about halfway back, starts to get very flat. So at this point now, your club shaft is on that line. Okay, so very flat. Now the arms have to lift up to get the club up the top of the backswing somewhere. And it's, again, the arms are doing the lifting and the wrists are doing the rotating rather than the other way around. This one on the right-hand side was a better move. You can see your arm now staying more towards your chest. The club's back straight to the camera. And if we watch the club now here, that club now is a little bit more upright. In an ideal world, that club at that point, okay, would be pointing at the golf ball. But you can see where it is and where it was. If we go back to this frame here, that's your club shaft there. Wow. So that's how much you've changed. So you've gone from the green line to the blue line, and in time what we'd eventually see is probably more on the yellow line. So it's progression from the green to blue to yellow bit by bit. Doing it too much too soon sometimes can be really strange and you'll get even worse. So in some ways, small little changes, bit at a time, getting that sensation the club is lifting up, because top of the backswing is good, and as we then come back down we can just release the body through, ball then flying towards target, as we can see.
That's not too bad. And
a good rotation through up on the left side. So the actual movement there was good, and the swing looked as though it was going towards target this way, whereas this one, when it gets too flat and laid off, the club now just swings out there. Yeah. So if the club face doesn't square up and does a lot of this rotation, you get high right. If the club rotates just the perfect amount, you get a nice shot, and if it rotates a smidgen too low, then you get the big hook, and then the golf ball's going 30 yards left, 40 yards right. Where do you aim, Glenn? It's really tricky. Like I say, that analogy of pointing a gun, you fire a gun, or so you aim a gun to your target and you keep it there. What you're doing on this is you're aiming the gun there, and then you're going through the swing with the club face rotate to try and pick your target and hope you get lucky back to centre. Okay, and it's just, again, too much timing. And on a flat mat, when you're in shots repeatedly over and over again, it's difficult. On a golf course, when you're in ones every 10 minutes with different clubs, different lies of Bryn Hill, rough, fairway, bunkers right, bunkers left, wind trick, all these things that go into it, golf becomes very difficult. Yeah. So setup wise, just watch that posture. But in terms of the swing, arms take the club away, so you can practice that belly button drill. Just sort of stick the club there in your belly button and just swing it back with the arms first. No rotation with the forearms. Obviously, you're gripping it down where your hands would normally be. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Yeah. So just the first, so down there. Okay. So first move now, you're just back with the arms. There you see your torso just twisting. That club is rotating as a result of your torso twisting. You're not doing that though, okay, and that's what you tend to get into the habit of doing, okay. And then once you get the club to there, the wrists now hinge it up, keeping the arms a little bit further from the body. That's it. That's it. Good. There you go. So you're hinging the wrist up. The wrist hinge up, the arms move it sideways, okay.
Yeah, and
then you hinge up. Yeah. So there's less rotation. Makes sense.
Yeah, I hope so.